Hi everyone, so I'm going to be doing a Mother's Day wreath. I picked up a wreath from Dollar Tree and I picked up a couple of flowers from Walmart. I got 2 of each. I don't know how many I'm going to be using. And I have my glue gun and I have a couple of glue sticks and my wire cutters in case I need them, so stay tuned. I'm going to be placing some of my bigger flowers first. That's how I'm going to start my wreath. I already cut them with my wire cutters and I separated the leaves so I could use them later. And I'm going to bend all of them like this in order to give myself more, or make my wreath look bigger, because they didn't have any bigger wreaths at Dollar Tree. So I'm going to place them somehow like that, and I'm going to glue my flowers. I'm going to apply a little bit of glue so it could kind of stick there. And I'm going to do the same with all of them. I'm going to try to space them out. I'm going to try to find my bigger ones. So I have 3 big ones and 3 medium ones. So I'm going to divide those like this, about thirds. Now that I finished placing my bigger flowers, I'm going to place my little flowers in the wreath, and I'm going to try to divide them, but these I'm going to actually place directly on the wreath, and I'm going to glue them to secure them, and I'm going to do the rest with these 2. Okay, so I'm going to be cutting the rest of the wire that's sticking out, because I already finished placing all my flowers how I want them. And I'm probably going to apply a little bit of glue at the end of them so that, well, to make it safer. We don't want anybody getting cut. Although it's not really that sharp, but I'll still be applying some hot glue to that. And now I'm going to start with my next color, which I'm going to pick another bigger flower. So I'm going to go with the yellow. I'm going to be placing all of my yellow flowers in. I already placed 2 of them the way I placed these. I'm going to put them sticking out a little bit to create a bigger wreath. And this is my last one of the big ones. I'm going to shove it through, and then I'm going to apply a little bit of glue on each one to help them stay in place. And now I'm gonna continue with the smaller ones. So this one's gonna be closer to the wreath. And just try to see where you're missing flowers so you can start filling up that space. And if you can't, just keep on moving the flower and just until you're able to poke it through. And I'm going here. And now I'm just going to glue them, and I'm going to move on to my next flower. With my purple flowers, I'm going to see how I can place them. And I'm going to take out my leaves. I'm going to bend them. And I'm going to try to shove them in here. And I'm going to apply my glue. And I'm going to do the same for all of them. So now I'm going to be placing these yellow flowers, but I'm actually going to take them off the stem and I'm going to place them directly on the wreath. And I'm just going to try to fill in. I'm going to see where I need more flowers to fill in the spaces, and I'm going to place them where I see needed. What I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be going in and filling these two spots with another flower on each side, because when I look at my wreath, it looks kind of like an egg. It's not a perfect circle. So I'm going to be attaching these on these two ends. I'm going to be filling in as much as I can with the leaves that I have taken off from all the flowers. Going to be filling in a lot of areas that you could see the wreath through. Okay, so now that I have all my flowers laid out, or actually I'm almost done with all my flowers, I'm going to add my little flowers. You need different sizes in order to make it look more interesting. So this is the last of my flowers that I'm going to be adding. And then I'm going to be adding something else for not flowers. And I'm going to see where I could place them by popping out like that. These I'm going to leave the leaves on. So I'm going to add glue. And I'm going to pop them in. Like that. And I'm going to add them wherever I see needed. It's a little tight there, so I'm probably going to add popping out this way. Now I'm going to attach or glue on these little green plastic leaves. I don't know what they're called. I took off the tag. But I also got these at Walmart. And I'm not sure how I'm going to attach them. I mean, how I'm going to space them out yet. I don't know if I'm gonna... I think what I'm going to do is I'm gonna separate all of them from the stem. And see how that looks. I think that's what gonna be how I'm going to attach them. So I'm applying glue, and then I'm going to squeeze it between the flower and the leaf, and that should hold. And I'm going to place this one in, going in. I'm gonna put a little bit of glue. I'm going to squeeze it again, and then I'm going to add another one the same way. I'm going to do like a pattern, one going out, one going in, one going out. And then at the end I'm going to probably just attach them to different places to make it look a little more fuller and more interesting. Place them one in each of these little purple flowers. I'm going to go around and see where I could add more to make it look a little bit bigger. I'm just going to glue them going around the outside of the wreath. Just to add more. Make it bigger. Okay, so this is the finished wreath. It's pretty simple, and I think anybody can make it for Mother's Day, and it makes a beautiful gift. But I think I'm going to add something to it because I don't feel like it's complete, so I'll be back. Little picks that I found, and I think I'm going to add them throughout the wreath because I wasn't happy with it, so I'm going to see where I could place them. Let me see, I put a big one there, so I'm probably gonna glue one here. And I'm probably gonna glue a big one here somewhere. Oh, you know, I'm just gonna put it here. So it could hang, but I'll glue it in a little bit. And place one here somewhere. And I'll place one here. One here. And one more. And one here. And I'm just going to glue that, and I think that's going to complete the wreath. Okay, so that is a completed wreath for Mother's Day. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope that you guys will try it. And hopefully it'll turn out okay. Bye.